Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel. And one of the questions that came through today in the comments is about Windows and the future of the PC and the processors we use. Now, for a very, 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 very long time, PCs always used the, X64 or 32 or even older processors, but they were all on the same architecture. And even today, most PCs used, big majority of PCs used today, are still in the X64 type, which is the architecture that was based on the original Intel CPUs, the 8008 and the 8088 and so on. Even the AMD chips are x64 based. They have to if you want to have compatibility with everything. So the CPU for most of us is still an x64 architecture. But we are at this point in time where there's another type of CPU that is gaining success, and it's gaining momentum because it's now very powerful and more powerful chips are coming. But they are different. They are different, and they're called ARM based processors. So this is on the right x64, what pretty much most of you have while watching this. But what's on the left is gaining popularity. The Copilot plus PCs that you might have heard, where there's AI, artificial intelligence, are based on ARM, most of them. And more of these processors are going to be on the market and more powerful. What does it change for you? First of all, if you would buy an ARM PC, like one with a Snapdragon Elite, you wouldn't notice a difference. You wouldn't notice because you would see Windows. You would see a Windows run all the apps that you want. You would see a Windows that does virtually what you want. More powerful users might see a difference, things that will, pop up and kind of, oh, okay, this is not exactly like it was, or this doesn't run well, or whatever. But for the most part, for most people, there wouldn't be a difference. But under the cover, an ARM processor is very different from an x64, which means Windows versions running on ARM need to translate x64 code because ARM doesn't run x64 code. It has to run its own type of code. So there's, in effect, a translator, if you want, that converts the code and compiles it so that it can run smoothly on ARM. So this is why now we're starting to see PCs after all these years that have ARM processors. They've become powerful enough to actually do this in real time and run the software you want. But there is a caveat. There are speed differences. Once again, for most people, not really noticeable. But power users would see the difference. This year, 2026, at the Consumer Electronics Show, all manufacturers are showing their AI PCs, and most of the AI PCs are running on ARM. And this is interesting because we're at a point where we're wondering, okay, what's going to happen to x64? And could it, because the question was, could it eventually replace x64? Yes, it could. At some point in time, if it's powerful enough and has all of these features with AI, and that's where PCs are going, yeah, there's absolutely a possibility that in some future, it would be only ARM processors and AI-based PCs. But I don't think we're there yet in terms of, for example, the next version of Windows. If you would have a Windows 12 this year, and even next year, I think it will still have an x64 version available. because there's too many PCs to think that, ARM is going to take over the world in the next year. But ARM is definitely now creating a choice that people could go to. And that choice means that, yeah, it's possible. And this is why a lot of investors, a lot of people are scared of of Intel. Intel is far behind in this battle. They kind of, sat down and decided that their x64 platform works great and that's all they're going to do, without ever thinking that there would be more efficient way of doing things. And ARM is one of them. The Snapdragon processors are way more efficient, use less energy for the same type of work that's going to be done. And now Intel is kind of far behind in all of this. You can think of this change a little bit as Apple. Apple MacBooks have gone from x64, which they were using Intel processors, to their own M1 architecture, which is essentially ARM based. And you know what? They aren't looking back, and they don't regret their choice, especially with the fact that they make their own chips and don't have to rely on another manufacturer. So eventually, yes, it's possible. We'll see how everything evolves. And you know what? This is the cool thing about technology. There's so many surprises down the road, things that could change forever. You never know if it's a final choice, and if we might not even have other choices someday. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.